Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Wavy and this is just Wavy Media. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me again today on this video. You will see from the title of this video that this is like a Funko / Shop Disney haul for the months of November and December 2021. So I saw some things while I was in California that then I found on ShopDisney.eu. ShopDisney.eu, by the way, is getting pretty good for merch. Limited amounts of it, but a lot of things that are in the parks you can find there now, which is pretty cool. So I have done a little bit of Shop Disney shopping so that I didn't have to carry some things home, and then I got some Christmas things as well and some like free things in like Black Friday sales and stuff like that from them, and then I bought some stuff from Funko too. So we're gonna get into that and show you some of the things I got this past 2 months since I've been in California. Got in a rather large box from Shop Disney today. Like, look at the size of it. This is a double bed. Like, there's my hand. So it's pretty huge. I know what I ordered. I know the box doesn't need to be this big. It's probably just because it's Christmas time and they have a lot of orders, so they don't have a lot of boxes. But let's do an unboxing. I'm going to open it and then come back. So it's decorated really cute. We've got Minnie and Mickey here, and Donald, and here's Pluto, and we've got Goofy and even Daisy. Daisy is not too fabulous for this box, and it says, oh boy, with cartoons and stuff inside it. You guys know Disney boxes. There's a whole load of brown paper. I think this is my second order, not my first order. That's very funny. So like this is the stack of brown paper that's come out of that box. So like basically everything else is in like an inconspicuous brown box, except for a pair of ears. I don't buy ears much. I don't really like wear them, but these are Spirit Jersey ears. So they actually say Spirit Jersey. They have a Spirit Jersey logo, look, right there, and they are Walt's Holiday Lodge, and I just really like this iteration of Mickey Mouse for Christmas this year. So it's kind of looks kind of like tartan, and you've got Holly and a star, a Mickey and a Mickey cookie and a Christmas tree, which also looks kind of like a cookie. So 2 of these items, I don't know which 2 they are, and also there's like a keychain here. These are Christmas presents, so I'm not going to open them and show them to you, but I will show you the 2 things that are not Christmas presents. I got a mug, and I also got an ornament, came free, basically. And then there are also 2 Christmas gifts, 3 Christmas gifts really altogether. So 2 of the boxes are, and 1 of the other things is a Christmas gift. And this is not the order I was expecting. I thought the first order that I put in would come first, but this one came first. I don't know if you're aware of this, but 1 Shop Disney box is never enough Shop Disney boxes. So here's another one. This one I actually ordered first, but I'm opening it second. There are some pins in here, and I'm waiting for some more pins to do a pin video, but when that video is out, I will link it above. Let's see what's in this box. It's a Haunted Mansion t-shirt. It's a Walt's Holiday Lodge Mickey and Minnie Christmas tree ornaments. It's one of the Castle collection, but we'll see those in a video. I'll link it above when it's available. And it is wishable pins, and more wishable pins, and some Hercules pins. So these will be in an unboxing or an unbagging. Look at this, green, white and orange. It's the Irish flag. That's cool. So guys, Shop Disney in Europe is selling these €15. Look at that. €15. These are $29.99 in the parks. Dollars. That's crazy cheap. And I think these ones I paid full price for. Yeah, no. I got them for a tenner each. So I paid a tenner each for these. Oh, because it was if you bought 3, you got one of them for free. So, like the equivalent of a tenner each instead of 15 each for the 3 of them. These are also 15, even though there's only 2 in this. But yeah, that's exciting. I've got 2 more bags of these on the way because I would kind of like to have them all. I love Wishables. So I've got 2 more bags of these on the way. There's 16 in the collection, I would assume, yeah. And there's 5 in each bag, so I'll have 20. Hopefully I'll get them all out of the 20 and not a whole load of dupes, but that will be a separate video. So the first thing I think you guys have seen them in a video already is these Spirit Jersey. Oh no, they're in a picture on my Instagram. These Spirit Jersey ears. So they've got that like Holiday Lodge kind of Mickey Mouse look here, and then they've got the kind of quilted kind of look, and they're Spirit Jersey ears, so they were like slightly more expensive, but I also got them on buy one get one half price Cyber Monday sale, so they didn't end up being that expensive. They kind of go with my Star Wars Christmas jumper, which is cool. And so then where do we start? Let's do Haunted Mansion. In my Disneyland Day 1, I think it is, video, which I will link above, I talked about the Haunted Mansion shop and how I'd never seen it before, and that there was a few things in there that I would like to get. I didn't get them in there because I was thinking about bringing them back in a suitcase, but I did find them on shopdisney.either.co.uk. This is from .co.uk, and then the other things are from .eu. But I did get the Haunted Mansion throw. So you guys have probably heard me say before that in the future I would like to do a Haunted Mansion themed room, or slightly themed room. So this will be a blanket that will exist in that room. So it's just the wallpaper and it says Haunted Mansion on it. But it's, yeah, can you see that there? It is the wallpaper. So this was actually in that shop in Disneyland, and I thought about getting it. Saw it on ShopDisney and ordered it from ShopDisney instead. It was £50 or €55. You can see that there, but I did not pay that much for it because I got it in a Black Friday sale. So I think it was some amount of money off. Yeah, it's cool. It has the Haunted Mansion wallpaper stuff on it. And then continuing with the theme of the Haunted Mansion and the future Haunted Mansion room, I would like to have like a little kettle and some tea, like a couple of mugs in there and stuff, for because it's going to be a guest room, like for when people come over. So I got a Haunted Mansion mug to go in that room. It says not a morning person, but morning is spelled like crying. And then what does the bottom say again? Oh yeah, earn your rest at the Haunted Mansion. And so it's got the groundskeeper and his dog, and on the back it has a few gravestones, and then it also came with a spoon that's like in the shape of a little shovel, so I thought that was cool. So this will be in the future guest room. And then the next thing I got, I ordered this before I went to California on the 1st of November, and then I went to California on the 8th. Excuse me, and I forgot that I ordered it, and I saw it in the Haunted Mansion shop, and I saw it in World of Disney, and I saw it a couple of other places, and each time I looked at it I considered buying it, and it was $36 in the stores in California, but I got this for like $24.50 in post Halloween sale. So it is the Haunted Mansion with 3 hitchhiking ghosts on a kind of black tie-dyed t-shirt. I saw it a number of times and wanted to get it a number of times, and I'm very glad I didn't, because I would have paid a lot more than I actually paid on ShopDisney for it. Okay, so we'll go from the Haunted Mansion to Marvel items. So I got a Spider-Man pin, which is already in my pin book, and I'm not going to go get that out. but it's the one for the No Way Home where it's like half the right way out suit and half the inside out suit. That pin, if you don't know it, I'll try and find a picture of it and I'll stick it in like in the gap. But I did also get 2 Funko Pops and a cup and saucer. So I got from ShopDisney, I got the Shang-Chi pop of him with his staff. So there's a few more in the series there. I don't really collect an insane amount of Funko Pops. Like, I'm not one of those people that has one from like, the only ones I have a video of my Buffy collection. I'll put it up there. That's the only one I have like more than one from a property of, except for one that I'm going to show you soon. So like mostly I get like one from things. So I just got Shang-Chi from Shang-Chi. Not the one of him kicking, the one of him with his staff. And then I also got, so this has been sold out for a long time, but I managed to find it just in a random toy shop. One of Loki from the Loki series. So he's got his TFA outfit or jacket on there. And again, there was a number of them in the series. Kid Loki is there. President Loki is there, I think. Yeah. And Sylvie is there, and Morbius is there. And Miss Minutes. So again, don't really want loads of them, but I just wanted to have one from the series because this is probably my favorite, or maybe second favorite, of the Marvel series that they've done this year. And then if you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen this throughout the Advent period because I've been making little cups of tea in it. But I got this, my favorite of the Marvel series that came out this year was WandaVision. And so I got this WandaVision. So I got this WandaVision cup and saucer, and it's, as you can kind of see, it's that tealy blue that I really like. So it says WandaVision on one side, and it says a love like you've never seen on the other side, and then the saucer is plain white, but it also just says WandaVision, a love like you've never seen. So I've been making, like, I got an advent calendar of teas this year because I've been on a diet and losing weight, so I didn't want to have one of chocolate or like candies or anything like that. So I got one of teas, and I've been making my tea, not every day because I'm not very good at being consistent in every day making tea, but when I've made them in this. It's now the 28th, I think, of December, and I still have the 24th to drink. So I guess, speaking of advent calendars, I did also pick up this Walt's Holiday Lodge themed Disney jigsaw or puzzle advent calendar. So you can see there's a whole lot of images on the back, and these are the different puzzles that you could make. As you can probably also see, I haven't even opened it, so it came like way too far into the season to kind of start it. So what I'm thinking I might try and do is maybe like get card, make them, and then next year they'll be my Christmas cards, and I'll send these out to people, except for maybe the one for the 25th, because the one for the 25th, I'll just show it to you, has like Walt's Holiday Lodge and the castle and stuff. You see there, it says 2021. So perhaps not that one, but the rest of them would make nice Christmas cards. So I might put them onto a piece of white card and then write on the back of them and send them to people next year. So that might be what happens with this, because it came like the 20th-ish, one of the 20th dates. It's like way too late to actually do it. So I guess we'll stick with Christmassy themed things, but this is stuff that I got for free. So when you ordered over a certain amount on one of my orders, you got this basically. So it's like a glass ornament with Mickey and Minnie ice skating inside in it, and they're in their Walt's Holiday Lodge from 2021 look. It does say 2021 on the back. I do like every year to have a dated ornament. This is the only one from 2021 that I have dated, because they've stopped doing the little gold years on the sketchbook ornaments, which is kind of sad. Hopefully they bring that back. I guess it's because they weren't sure how many they'd sell, and then, I mean, that would be a small change to make. Anyway, I'm keeping this in its box because the box is really pretty, I think, with all of the Holiday Lodge scenes on it. And you've got Walt's Holiday Lodge there on the back. If Disneyland ever did like a Christmas themed theme park, that could be really cool to have that as the castle. But yeah, I like the box, but then also it's glass, so maybe keeping it in the box will stop it breaking. Then, excuse me, I did another order and I got another ornament. This one, oops, is of Buzz Lightyear, and he's wearing a little scarf and he's got his helmet open, and there's a weird string between his legs, which is probably why it ended up being free, because it's kind of awkward. But when you pull the string, his legs and his arms go up. It's kind of based on like probably an old toy design, but these days pulling a string between a man's legs is kind of an awkward decision. It looks quite like Buzz though, I think. Don't know. Yeah, you can see his face there. They did a good job. And my other thing that I got for free, celebrating Beauty and the Beast's 30th anniversary, was the key. So if you spend more than €20 with ShopDisney.eu, you get a key when they have them out. I missed the Haunted Mansion one though. I really would have liked the Haunted Mansion one. But here's the Beauty and the Beast one. So it's got the yellow of her dress and the rose, and there's little kind of rose patterns on the Disney D there. And then you've got Beauty and the Beast and the Beauty and the Beast logo by Disney. And then at this end you have the castle as the like bit that you would put in the lock. These are just plastic. I have a number of these now because they come free. We've got two more kind of random items and then a last group. So during Black Friday and stuff, Shop Disney in the EU was giving these mugs. I'm not sure if they were free or if it was like they were down to $4.50 or something like that. But anyway, they're all the Disney classics. They had, this one is Peter Pan, you can see Peter Pan logo and there's Peter Pan on it. It's also got Wendy, John and Michael on the other side, and the flying Jolly Roger. Is Tinkerbell on it? Yes, there's Tinkerbell there. It's green handle, green on the inside, and it's kind of, I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but it's kind of like that grainy, earthy look to it. And like I said, they had a number of these Disney classic ones. There was a Pinocchio one. I think there might have been Lady and the Tramp, and there was a few others, but I'll show you another one in a minute. I just want to show you this first. So for future house things, I bought this table runner. So I haven't taken it out of the bag, and I'm not going to take it out of the bag because it's for future house purposes. But you can see it's got like, it's a kind of a creamy, beigey kind of color, cream color. And it's got just Mickey heads and these like arrows on it the whole way down. And so that'll like run the length of the table, which I think would be really cool. And then to get free shipping from Funko, I ordered this Hades and Hercules and the Hydra limited edition of 1000 pin. So it's in its own fancy box, which is cool, and I'm just leaving it in its box and putting it on my Hercules shelf. But it has when you open it up, you've got like angry Hades in the background, and the Hydra and Hercules do sort of move. You probably have to have it off the back to move it properly, but they do slide like left and right. And like I said, it's a limited edition of 1000, so there's only 1000 of those. I thought that was cool. Even the box is pretty cool. I like the box. So that is on my Hercules shelf now. And then just one last group of things. So I showed you the Peter Pan mug. Another of the mugs that they had was the Sword in the Stone. So you've got the Sword in the Stone logo. There's Excalibur inside in the anvil, which is not a stone. The magic is happening around it, packing up Merlin's stuff. So you can see them all floating around the place. And then here's King Arthur and Merlin himself. And most important for me, here's Archimedes on top of Merlin's hat. So I didn't watch a lot of Disney movies as a kid. I was more into Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But when I moved after college in with my friends Andy and John, Andy, you're probably watching this, hi. we watched through a lot of the old Disney movies. It was at the time of the recession, and so a load of secondhand shops had sprung up with DVDs, and the DVDs were like sometimes $3 for $5. So we bought a lot of the old Disney classics in that time, and we watched through them. And when we were watching Sword in the Stone, my friend John, and who's my housemate at the time, he said I was very like Archimedes, and that's where the whole owl thing came from. He bought most of those owls up there. Not all of them, but most of them were bought by John. In the various places that he has gone on his travels through the years, he's brought me back owls, and then other people started doing it too. But it kind of started from watching Sword in the Stone and seeing Archimedes, and John saying that me and Archimedes are quite similar. So I got this. I'm hoping to do now, there's not much Sword in the Stone merch, but there's beginning to be. So I have an Archimedes mug from Disneyland Paris. I have a Merlin pin, a like group pin, and an Archimedes like 8-bit pin, and I'm after buying like Archimedes in a stocking pin. So I have 4 pins, I have 2 mugs, and I think I have a journal as well that they did that looks like the cover of the book, and then you open it from the movie. But they also brought out some Funko Pops recently, so I've got 2 of those. The first one is King Arthur, and he's pulling Excalibur from the anvil, and you can see that this one is limited edition to fall conventions. So I actually got this from Funko Europe's website. That's where I ordered this. And then the ones in the series, you can see that they're going to do Madame Mim and her as a dragon, which is a large pop, and then just a normal Arthur one, and then Merlin with Archimedes. So I was looking for Merlin with Archimedes, and it seemed to be like sold out everywhere online, except for one place that I saw that it said that they would show me when it came in. But then I went to like my local grocery store, Tesco, and they actually had the Sword in the Stone pops there. So I managed to get the Merlin and Archimedes one, which is very cool. So here he is, here's Merlin, and then there's little Archimedes. So that's very cool. So I now kind of have enough Sword in the Stone stuff that I could do a Sword in the Stone shelf, which is kind of crazy because it's never been like that before, which is quite nice. So I've got one more thing that I will show you, because it's currently on top of a shelf and it's heavy, and not heavy but like large, so I'll just point the camera at it. And so the last thing I've got to show you is this. It is the Pop Town of the 50th anniversary Cinderella Castle with Mickey Mouse. You can see Mickey Mouse is not there. It was actually sent to me like that from Funko Europe. So I got in touch with them and they refunded the money for this because they don't have any more in stock. So I've got the castle, but I don't have Mickey Mouse. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this, or if I'm going to try and find one with the castle and with Mickey. Anyway, we'll see. But currently I just have the castle in a very oversized box, and I'm not fully sure what I'm going to do with it. So that's the other thing that I got this November-December season. I forgot when I was shooting the video, or preparing to shoot the video, that I actually got another bag of wishable pins. Now I've opened them and I've looked in them, and unfortunately there's some traders, but there are 2 new ones in here as well. I have a video on bagging wishable pins, which I will link above, but I got a new one here. It's Mickey. Jessie is a trader. Lumiere is a trader. Boo is a trader. And the other one that I got that's new this time was the other of the Country Bear Jamboree characters. So I do have a lot of these wishable, the Irish wishables, as traders. So if anybody wants to look at them and see what I have, let me know. But these are 2 new ones for me. Yay! So that is all I have for you today. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite item from this selection of items was, and do you have any of them? Did you get any of this stuff yourself? Is there something that you see that you're like, oh, I've got to go out and look for that now? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know, do you like Sword in the Stone? Have you ever watched it? Is it anywhere in your top 10 movies? Yeah, and thank you so much for joining me again today, guys. I hope that you liked the video. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe to keep the tide coming in, hit that notification bell so that you know the next time that I post a video. This is probably my last video of 2021, so I think we're probably all glad we're beginning to see the back of 2021. Let's look forward to 2022, and thank you for surfing on a channel that's just wavy enough for surfing. Have a magical day, guys. Have a great new year. Take care.